What's up, America? Welcome back to Triple L Ranch. We got our rat traps in the mail finally. These are a little bit different. Let me show you here. It's actually a 5-gallon bucket lid with like a trap door and a ramp. Got these off of Amazon. I think it was I got 3 of them for like 24 bucks or something like that. It took a long time for them to come in. I want to say like 4 weeks it took to get these things in. But we live out in the country. We got a lot of feed laying around, and there's some, I think they're Norwegian rats. They're big. They look just like mice, but they're huge. So I got 3 of them. Got 3 buckets. Again, I want to tell you guys that I'm not sponsored by any of these people. This is just something that I wanted to try out, and if it works, then if you have the same problem, now you know, right? So we're gonna go through, I've already got one set up. This is how it looks finished. Got the ramp here. They can climb up, and then they climb up here and get onto here, and once they go to the back, it just dumps them. Just bloop. Right, so they're able to walk back this far. We'll put a little bit of bait back there on there, some peanut butter or something, and we'll put some, they like the feed and they like the dog food, so we're gonna put some of that down inside of here. And I'm gonna put one inside the shed where we store the food. I'm gonna put one out by the barn where we feed the animals, and one out by this gate, our front gate, because there's a trail there that they cross. They go through all that brush and they cross across the driveway back and forth. Just with the regular wooden rat traps, we caught quite a few out there doing it like that, and then inside the barn also. But I think they get smart and stop going into the traps. So I'm gonna get it set up and then show you how this goes together, and then put some bait and stuff in there and set them out. And then if and when we start to get rats in there, I'll show you how that went. Give me a second. So the assembly is pretty basic. It's really easy. It does come with instructions, but the instructions are so vague, probably because it's pretty much self-explanatory how this goes. So really vague instructions. Throw that to the side. This little ramp is real easy to put together. Just snap it like that. It's ready to go. Oh, look at that. One of the tabs is busted already out the box. But I think that's why it was so cheap. And I'm pretty sure it came from China or something like that. And that's probably why it took so long. With all these shipping issues around the world. So that goes into place. And I do believe I have that backwards. Yep, those tabs go inside. Alright, see, there's 2 little tabs here that are preventing it right now from opening. So we have that on a little bit backwards. Go down inside first. So that those tabs clear on the inside. And then now the trap door operates the way that it should to the inside. So next you have the side rails for the lid. I found that it's easier to put them on to the lid first. Excuse the wind, guys. It's getting really windy. We got a cold front fixing to come through, which I can't wait for. But so one side of this curve is shallower of a curve than the other, and that's because they fit only one direction. So you got one for one side and one for the other, and they just snap into this little groove, and the ears go into these little holes. You do have to push kind of hard. Get one started, get the other one started, get this one started, and then they just snap into place. Click, click, click. Now, same thing with the other side. Get it pretty lined up, get one started. Continue on down. That one started in the groove. Pretty easy, right? And now this whole assembly snaps to the top of the lid, just just like the shape is shown. There's ears on here and holes, and it clips into place. So, got chicken feed, geese feed, all that is layer feed and scratch grains, and then some dog food I put in there. We'll dump a little bit of this in each one. Get some of dog food. Oh, dropped my spoon. Enough in that one. In this one, and then to entice them to walk towards the back, I'm going to put a little bit of peanut butter on the lid. It just happens to be Reese's, and FYI, it does not taste like a Reese's. It just tastes like peanut butter. But I did the one in the shed already, and I found that the peanut butter is kind of heavy, so you just got to smear a little bit of it on the lid like that, so that the lid doesn't fall in with the weight of the peanut butter, because it's pretty light. The lid is. That might be just because of the wind. But I'll get rid of that. Just enough to make them want to go back and taste it. I know I like peanut butter. So like I said, I'm going to set one by the gate. There's one in the shed, and I'm going to take one and set it out by the barn. And I'm really hoping that this does the trick. That one that we used with the oil worked really well. It worked really well for the small mice. So I'm hoping this catches the small mice and the big ones. Wish us luck. Alright, we're out of the barn. And I know it's more like a run-in shelter than a barn. But like I said, we dream big, right? You're supposed to speak those things that are not as though they were, right? That's faith. The believing in something that you can't see until you can see it. And we have a lot of faith that in our God and in ourselves, that this is gonna be a ranch one day. We call it Triple L Ranch. It's just a big open field we have a couple of animals on. But one day it'll be a functioning ranch. We're gonna have a nursery and a big garden, and we can do a like a farmer's market here. Sell the eggs, sell live chickens, already butchered chickens, the sheep. We plan on getting some cows, stuff like that. You know, we, like I said, dream big, right? So anyways, back at the barn, there's a gap in the fence that they travel to go around, but also down this line they have burrowed a hole, and this is how they get in and out of the barn, is through this hole. So I'm going to set this dude up right here next to this water trough and see how good this one does. So I wish that there was clips for this ramp on both sides, so you could choose which end to put the ramp on, but there's not. So we'll just turn the bucket around backwards, which is probably good too. It might help keep the chickens out of it. It does have chicken food in it. Come out here and there's chicken stuck in a bucket. That'd be funny. All right, so we're gonna put this dude right here, nice and protected, with a ramp right down to their hole. A little bit of peanut butter on the lid. This one's probably going to do the best, I think, out of all of them. This one will do better than the rest, as they like going in there, and they come out and get at night the food trays. The chickens kick all the food out on the ground, and so a lot of that doesn't get eaten. and then the rats come out at night and start eating them. What's up, geesey geesies? Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. What's up, guys? Bop, 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 bop. How you doing today?